What does Article 110 of the Indian Constitution define? Correct answer is option A, money bill. Under which article of the Indian Constitution does the President have the power to issue ordinance? Correct answer is option B, Article 123. Under which article of the Indian Constitution deals with the directive principle of state policy? Correct answer is option A, Article 36 to Article 51. Which amendment introduced the right to education as a fundamental right? Correct answer is option B, 86th Amendment 2002. Which article guarantees the right to equality in India? Correct answer is option B, Article 14. Which article of the Constitution outlines the fundamental duties of citizens? Correct answer is option A, Article 51A. Which article deals with the imposition of a financial emergency? Correct answer is option C, Article 360. Which article deals with the Comptroller and Auditor General of India? Correct answer is option A, Article 148. Which amendment reduced the voting age from 21 to 18 years? Correct answer is option D, 61st Amendment. Which article empowers the President to appoint the Prime Minister? Correct answer is option A, Article 75. Which article of the Constitution outlines the process for amending the Constitution? Correct answer is option B, Article 368. Which amendment led to the abolition of the provision of the fundamental right to property as a constitutional right? Correct answer is option A, 44th Amendment. Which article of the Constitution deals with the establishment of the Supreme Court of India? Correct answer is option B, Article 124. Which article relates to the establishment of the Finance Commission? Correct answer is option D, Article 280. Which amendment inserted the words secular and socialist into the preamble of the Constitution? Correct answer is option B, 42nd Amendment. The first amendment to the Indian Constitution was made in which year? Correct answer is option C, 1951. The 73rd and 74th constitutional amendments were landmark in giving recognition to. Correct answer is option A, local bodies such as panchayats and municipalities. Which article of the Constitution guarantees the protection of life and personal liberty? Correct answer is option B, Article 21. Which article provides for the protection of linguistic minorities? Correct answer is option A, Article 29. Which article of the Indian Constitution relates to the rights of citizenship? Correct answer is option A, Article 5 to Article 11. Which of the following amendments is also known as the anti-defection law? Correct answer is option D, 52nd Amendment. Which amendment of the Indian Constitution provides reservation to women in panchayat? Correct answer is option C, 73rd Amendment. Which article of the Indian Constitution empowers the President to consult the Supreme Court? Correct answer is option A, Article 143. Which article of the Indian Constitution deals with the impeachment process of the President? Correct answer is option A, Article 61. Which article of the Indian Constitution mandates the separation of the judiciary from the executive in the public services of the state? Correct answer is option C, Article 50. What does Article 1 of the Indian Constitution declare? Correct answer is option C, India is the union of states. Who has the power to alter state boundaries under Article 3? Correct answer is option C, Parliament. Under Article 64, who serves as the chairman of the Rajya Sabha? Correct answer is option D, Vice President. Who appoints the Attorney General of India as per Article 76? Correct answer is option D, President of India. What is the subject of Article 112? Correct answer is option B, Presentation of the Union Budget. Which article of the Indian Constitution declares that the Supreme Court is a court of record? Correct answer is option C, Article 129. Which article of the Indian Constitution provides for a joint sitting of both houses of Parliament in case of a deadlock on a bill? Correct answer is option B, Article 108. Which article of the Indian Constitution empowers the governor to promulgate ordinances when the state legislature is not in session? Correct answer is option D, Article 213. Which article of the Indian Constitution states that there shall be a high court for each state? Correct answer is option A, Article 214. Which article of the Indian Constitution empowers Parliament to make laws for the adjudication of disputes relating to the water of interstate rivers or river valleys? Correct answer is option B, Article 262. Which article of the Indian Constitution provides for the Consolidated Fund and the Public Account of India and the states? Correct answer is option B, Article 266. Which article of the Indian Constitution deals with the Contingency Fund of India? Correct answer is option B, Article 267. Which article of the Indian Constitution vests the power of supervision, direction, and control of elections in the Election Commission? Correct answer is option C, Article 324. Which Amendment Act removed the right to property as a fundamental right and reintroduced it as a constitutional legal right under Article 300A? Correct answer is option B, 44th Amendment. Under which article of the Constitution is the President's rule state emergency imposed? Correct answer is option B, Article 356. Which article is related to the declaration of national emergency? Correct answer is option A, Article 352. Which article of the Indian Constitution provides for the reservation of seats for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes in the legislative assemblies of the states? Correct answer is option B, Article 332. Which article of the Indian Constitution deals with the establishment of the Union Public Service Commission? Correct answer is option A, Article 315. Correct answer is option A, Article 315. Which article of the Indian Constitution refers to the provision of free and compulsory education for children? Correct answer is option B, Article 45. Which article provides for the creation of a legislative assembly for the union territories? Correct answer is option A, Article 239A. Which amendment of the Indian Constitution is often referred to as the mini Constitution of India? Correct answer is option C, 42nd Amendment. The 92nd Amendment of the Indian Constitution, enacted in 2003, added which of the following languages to the 8th schedule? Correct answer is option A, Santhali, Maithili, Bodo, and Dogri. Which article provides for the reservation of seats in the Lok Sabha for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes? Correct answer is option A, Article 330. Which article deals with the power of the President to grant pardons, reprieves, respites, or remission of punishment? Correct answer is option A, Article 72. Which article mandates the state to secure a uniform civil code for the citizens of India? Correct answer is option B, Article 44. So friends, that's all in today's video. Today's question for you. Under which article of the Constitution is the President's rule state emergency imposed? So friends, share your answer in the comment box and I hope you found this video helpful. If you really found this video helpful, then do like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.